Today we're working on a project here. This is one of the cheap chicken waters that you can buy at the farm stores. And there's a couple issues with these. The top here, if you can see it, the plastic is real thin. When you go to pick up on it like this, it gets cracks in it. When it gets a crack in it like that, what happens is the water basically just drains straight down through the opening down here and pours out. It'll overflow the tray at the bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to repair this. The other problem that we have with some of these is the bottom piece breaks out of it. This one's pretty bad. I think we may throw that one away. But we've got other ones that have cracked down the edge here, and we're going to attempt to repair a couple of those as well. So I went out to Harbor Freight and bought one of their cheap little 80-watt plastic welding kits. We're going to see how well this works to try to repair at least the top edge of this and then possibly the bottom plastic. We'll see how it goes. So first thing, I'm going to open up this plastic welding kit here. Okay, so the contents in here, we've basically just got, it's like a little soldering iron. We've got a stand to set it on. We've got a wire brush for cleaning up our plastic. We've got some instructions here. And we have some wire mesh. This is for areas that need a lot of strength. We shouldn't need that today. And then we've got a pack of, these are the universal flex plastic rods. They're basically just like a flat rod that we can use for welding with. So first things first, I'm going to get this plugged in so it can warm up. If you've ever used a soldering iron, this is basically the same thing. Only difference is instead of a pointed end, it has a flat tip. This triangular here that's used for smoothing out the plastic. So I'm going to plug this in. It's got a little LED on there showing that it's on. We're going to give that a little bit of time to heat up. Meanwhile, we're going to come over here, take that off of there. We're going to find our crack in our plastic here. And there it is right there. And I'm going to do my best to clean and prep that area. There's actually a piece broke off there. I'm just going to give it a brush there. We're going to take a little bit of cleaner. And I don't want to go with anything too harsh. I'm going to take a little bit of cleaner. I'm just using glass cleaner here. And I'm going to spray this, or spray the rag and wipe this off. Just to get any oils or dirt or anything off of there to help create a real good weld on that. So plastic welding isn't complicated. Basically all you're doing is you're melting plastic rod and fusing it back together. It sounds exciting, it's not really, but we're going to try it, we're going to see what happens. So as soon as this warms up, we'll get going. Meanwhile, I'm going to see what I can do with this. I'm going to take this and I'm going to clean it up as well. I have been repairing a few of these. Now, I don't have the piece that came out of this. I don't know where it ended up at, but on this one, I'm going to get all the dirt and grime off of there. And then I've been repairing some of those with some aluminum tape. So this is the aluminum tape I use. You can pick this up at any hardware store. Basically what I've been doing is I've been making a piece to go over. I can just rip that off. I've been just taking a piece of this and making a piece to go over the edge. And pushing that down nice and firm on there. Trying to get it as smooth as I can. Because that has to seal. And that aluminum tape is very sticky on the back side. But that's what I've been doing to try to repair these. Some of them have worked, some of them have still leaked. The flatter you get that tape pushed down, the better it's going to be. And then I'm going to take a small piece here. Oops. And I'm going to put that over the inside edge to help that. I'm going to stick that back to the outside edge. Just like that. Hopefully you can see that. And then I'm going to wrap this top edge over and kind of make that lip. And I might add another piece there for a little bit of strength on the edge of that. We're just using this for baby chicks, so it doesn't get a whole lot of wear and tear, but when the ducks step on it, there's more issues with it. So I'm going to strengthen that edge just a little bit right on this edge here. There we go. We'll see how well that seals. If it doesn't work, I'm not going to be super concerned. We'll just flip it over and use that as a pad for another one. But I'd like to get as many of these back up and going as we can. So back to our plastic welder. I'm going to test this. Just take the rod and push it against there. I notice it's starting to melt just a little bit. It's not quite hot enough yet. We'll let it go for just a little bit longer before we try to actually plastic weld that. Okay, so I let our plastic welder weld up or warm up for about 5 more minutes. And now it's to the point where if you take the plastic rod and push against it, it immediately melts it. It starts smoking. That's what we want. So we're going to do this little spot right here. We want to try to not get it so hot that it melts away. So I'm going to actually try to just start melting a little bit of this rod onto the surface of it. Because this plastic here is pretty thin. And I don't want the whole corner to just disappear. But you need to melt it enough that it actually fuses with the plastic that's there. Because you don't want to just stick it on top of it. You want it to actually melt into it. Because if it doesn't melt into it, you're not going to get it to seal. And we're not just putting a patch on this. We're actually trying to seal it back up because it's got to hold air at the top here. Technically hold water too. It's got to be completely sealed because if air gets in the top, it lets the water drop down at the bottom. So I'm going to come back and I'm just going to layer this with a couple layers of plastic. And I can already see that this plastic is so thin at the top edge of here that it is not wanting to. I got to be really, really careful not to overheat it and melt it too far, because then we'll end up with a bunch of other holes. And that got really, really thin right there. I'm going to let that cool a little bit. I'm going to melt another piece of this off. These waters are cheap plastic. Like they don't make them heavy duty. They're not intended to be. They're basically a really, really cheap water for poultry. And they're not a whole lot of money. I don't remember what these cost. The cost may have gone up since I bought them last, but I don't like spending extra money on things that we don't have to. And I wanted this plastic welder to do some other stuff anyway. We had some other projects that we wanted to fix with the plastic welder, so I bought it, hoping to use it for some other things too. So if this works, it'll just be a bonus here. So at this point, I don't know if you can see that, I've got that pretty much coated and melted in at all the edges. The inside I can't really get to easily on where it's at, but what we're going to do is we're going to put some water in this, and we're going to see if there's any water coming out of it, see if that's sealed up. We're going to let this cool first before we take it out and test it, but we'll see if it holds water with it this way. It's going to hold air with it that way, so we'll see what happens, and hopefully we can repair a few more of these. We've got quite a few that cracked right along this top edge because it's thin there. So we'll try that, see what happens. I'm going to unplug this, let it cool down, and we'll take this outside and fill it with water. Okay, make sure that's cooled down naturally. I want to be careful not to get water on the outside of it, because I want to see if this gets damp on here or wet anywhere. I don't see any moisture at all on it. I think that one's probably repaired. It doesn't look pretty, but it should work. The chickens aren't going to care.